Харе Кришна, Ом Гьянати Мирандасya Гнагна Шалакая Чушурмильтамина Тасмайши Гуравин Маха. Шичитанем Нобистам Стапитамен на Бутуле Сяропа Кадамахям Дадати Свападантикам. Вандехам Шигуру Шутапада Камалам Шигурум Вишнявамща. Шируху Сагажтам Схагна Ургунатам Витам Тумсадживам. Двати Савдутам Париджна Скита Кришна Чтен. Шрада Кришна Пада Сахна Ташим Шакам Витавча. Е Кришна Карносин Дудина Бан Джагат Пате Гопеше Гопика Канта Рада Канта Намастуте. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrishapanu Devi Pranami Hari Priya. Vanchakalpatarupracha Kripastuhpeva Chapatit Pavane Vishnavebi Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Now I will try to sing to read from the books. Yes, okay. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai, the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami, Jai His Divine Grace Bhacharana Ravrinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, his Diksha Guru. So, I have reached the part with questions and answers. So, there is text written. Let us see. Yes, okay. Included in this section are answers to questions concerning the Gayatri mantras that I have been asked in classes or letters. In some cases, I have added more information to the responses that I gave at the time. Most of the text, however, has been taken directly from classes. I hope this material will encourage the readers to dive more deeply into the topic of Gayatri. My answers are by no means complete, but I hope they will inspire you to learn more and, in some cases, to do your own research. Part 1, Gayatri Practice. The Brahmana thread. Question: when should we change the Brahmana thread? How do we change it? And where do we dispose of the old thread? Answer: whenever the Brahmana thread is old and worn, or the individual strings break, or when it is so dirty that it cannot be washed, it is time to change it. If possible, one should try to change his thread on the Ekadashi, Vishnu Tattva appearance day, or another spiritual and festive occasion. The Archana Paddati provides detailed information on how to replace the Gayatri, the thread, the Upavita. How to replace the Upavita. 1. Sit down on an asana, as you would for chanting Gayatri. Perform a chamana as usual. Sprinkle some water from the Panchapatra on your new sacred thread. Into it. Undo it, and stretch it around your knees. 4. Remove the new sacred thread from your knees and hold it horizontally open with the palms of your hands. Turn the thread vertically so that your right hand is up, with the palm turned upwards, and your left hand down, with the palm turned downwards. 5. Chant the following mantra: Om Yano Pavitram Putramam Pavitram Prayapatir Yat Sahajam Purastat Ayasyam Agram Pratim Uncha Sabram Yagno Pavitram Yagno Pavitam Balam Astu Jaha. May the translation, may this sacred thread, the Yagnapavita, the foremost of all means for a long life, bestow all auspiciousness unto me. This Yagnapavita is the supreme of all pavitras or auspicious items. It has been It has been created in the beginning of creation, along with Brahma, the Lord of all creatures. May its power grant me all strength. 6. Put on the new sacred thread. 7. Wearing both old thread and new. Chant the Gayatri mantras 10 times each. 8. After that, chant the following mantra before removing the old thread. Upavitam China Tum Jirnam Kashmala Dushitam Shrajami Punar Brahman Varko Durgayur Astu Me. Since the threads of these this Upavita, have been broken, or it has become old, or has been spoiled by impurity, I release it again into Brahman. May it grant vital strength and a long life unto me. Remove the old thread from the left shoulder. Bring it down to waist level and break it straight, string by string, with both hands. The best way to dispose of the old thread is to throw it into a holy river. There are few holy rivers outside India, but since rivers in general are considered pure, you may place your thread in any river. If there are no nearby rivers, keep your thread until someone goes to India and can throw it in the Ganga or Yamuna for you. In order to avoid harming birds or other animals that may become tangled in the thread, cut it into pieces before throwing it in the river. If this is too complicated, you can burn your upavita. Under no circumstances, however, should you throw it in the garbage. That would be too disrespectful. The next part, the proper times. Okay, for chanting the Gayatri. Yes, this I will read the next time. Very interesting questions. But of course, these threads, they're only for the men actually. The women, they don't have threads. Okay, so just a moment. Ah, yes, this is here. Okay. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. Jai His Divine Grace Vacharan Reverend Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So, I think the last time I had tried to sing a song and then I didn't write the translation. So I will sing the song again and I will read the translation. So Shri Radhika Astakam from Shila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So let's see. Kurkumukta Kanaraja Garvahari Gaurabha Punananchita Vyaganda Kirtinindi Saruba Balavesha Sunu Sarva Vanchitarta Sadhika Mayamatma Pada Padma Dasya Dasturadhika Koravinda Kamtinini Chitrapata Shatika Krishna Mata Brihake Pula Pushpavatika Krishna Nitya Sangamarta Parmabandhuradhika Mahyamatma Padapad Dasya Dasturadhika Sukamarya Shrishta Pava Valikirti Nirda Chandra Chandano Palendu Sevyashita Vigraha Svabhimarsha Balavisha Kamatapa Bandika Mahyamatma Padapad Dasya Dasturadhika Vishwavandya Yovatari Vandita Rama Rupanavya Yavanari Sampadana Yatsama Shila Harda Lila Yacha Hajayatu Stiradika Mahyamatma Padapad Dasya Dasturadhika Rasalasya Gita Narma Satkalali Pandita Premaramya Rupa Vesha Sadgunali Mandita Vishvanavya Gopayoshi Alitopiyadika Mahyamatma Padapad Dasya Dasturadhika Nityanavya Rupa Keli Krishna Bhava Sampad Krishna Raghavandaka Ayuteshu Kambad Krishna Rupa Vishaka Lagna Satsavadi Mahyamatma Pada Padma Dasya Dasturadi Sveta Kampa Kanta Kashuka Gadi Sanchi Marsha Harsha Vamata Bhava Bhusananjita Krishna Netra Toshira Mandarida Mahyamatma Padavad Dasya Dasturari Ya Krishna Krishna Viprayoga Santati Nikadanya Chapala Bhava Vrinda Madita Yakshanarda Krishna Viprayoga Santati Nikadanya Kapala Di Bhava Vrinda Modi Yatalava Krishna Sangha Nirtakati Ladik Mahamatma Bhagavam Dasya Sturadika Astakena Yastvanin Nauti Krishna Valava Darshane Pisaja Yoshit Aridava Krishna Sangha Nandit Atma Dasya Shuno Bhajan Tam Karoti Nandana Sancheshu Sajana Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Translation. Shri Radhikastakam from Srila Raghunath Dasa Goswami. No, sorry. Shri Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami. Sorry. Shri Radhikastakam from Srila Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami. Shrimati Radhika's bodily complexion snatches away the pride of a golden lotus flower tinged with kunkuma. Her bodily fragrance reproaches the fame of the scent of a lotus combined with saffron. She fulfills all the desires of the cowherd prince of Vraja. May that Shrimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. Her multicolored silk sari decries the splendor of coral. She is a garden of blossoming flowers for the playful pleasure of the maddened bee Sri Krishna. She worships the sun god to obtain the perpetual association of Sri Krishna. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. The sublime softness of her body reprimands the fame of a cluster of delicate blossoms. Her body's coolness is worshipful for the moon, sandalwood paste, the lotus, and camphor. Her touch dispels the heat of Gopijana Vallabha Sri Krishna's amorous desires. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. Though honored by all the revered goddesses of the universe, Lakshmi Devi does not compare with Srimati Radhika in the opulence of her beauty, eternal youth, and so on, nor does she surpass her by her innate love, her innate love or playful pastimes. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. She is expert in the beautiful arts of Rasa Lila, such as dancing, singing, and joking. She is adorned with supernatural prema, enchanting beauty, worshipful attire, and all divine virtues. Among all youthful cowherd maidens, among all youthful cowherd maidens, she is topmost. May that Shrimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. And from the 10th verse of Shubhadeshamrita, we know that actually Shrimati Radhika is the topmost not only among all the gopis, but she's actually the highest devotee. She's topmost among all the devotees, not only among the women, but among all the devotees, and this is explained in verse 10 of Sri Upadeshamrita of Srila Rupa Goswami. So I continue to read the um, translation. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. By her opulences of ever fresh beauty, playfulness, and feelings for Krishna, she causes all the young cowherd maidens who are bound in deep attachment, anuraga for Sri Krishna, to tremble. She is immersed in perpetual trance upon Sri Krishna's beauty, attire, and playful pastimes. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. She is decorated with sattvika bhavas, such as perspiration, trembling, horripilation, tears, and a choked voice. She is adorned by ornaments of bhavas, such as indignation, joy, and contrariness, and she is bedecked with an array of jeweled ornaments, by which she delights the eyes of Sri Krishna. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. Upon being separated from Sri Krishna for even a moment, she becomes distressed by the ever arising feelings of loveliness and great restlessness, and she's relieved of all her mental anguish upon meeting Krishna as a result of the intense efforts of one of their messages. May that Srimati Radhika forever bless me with service to her lotus feet. Srimati Radhika, whose darshana is rarely attained even by Parvati Devi and other goddesses, gives great pleasure to her Sakis. She herself becomes elated upon meeting with Sri Krishna, and she is Krishna's dearest beloved. She quickly makes that person who prays to her by singing this astaka a recipient for the nectar of service to her. So, Jai. Beautiful poetry of Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Oh, just a moment. So, now I will try to read from the other book, from the Vedic Wisdom Tales. I think I've reached the part where the story of Jamila was retold. So, Jamila. Oh, yes. Not easy. Not easy. All these stories there. So, how to say? Um, they show the all difficulties we have here on Earth. They're just very close to all of us, actually. Okay, Jamila. You all know the story of Jamila from the sixth canto, sixth book of Shrimad Bhagavatam. So, Jamila. In the city of Kanyakuja, modern by Kanauj, there lived a Brahmana named Ajamila. His character became polluted by association with a low-class serving maid, and his virtuous conduct was destroyed. Sometimes he would plunder the possessions of others, sometimes he would cheat people on the pretext of gambling, sometimes he would divest others of their wealth by fraud. By indulging in such despicable activities, he filled the bellies of his family and inflicted pain on other living beings. In this way, occupied with raising and protecting the serving maid's children around 80 years 88 years, the major portion of his life passed. In his old age, Jamila had 10 sons. The youngest among them was named Narayana. Both the mother and father loved the child very much. The elderly Ajamila, in a state of intense bewilderment, fully gave his heart to his son Narayana. He never grew tired of listening to his child's sweet, broken words and watching him playing simple games. Ajamila had become bound up by the bonds of the child's affection. This fool, this fool passed his life in this way until the time of his death arrived. Why he must be a fool, I don't know, but okay. So it is written this way here. Okay. Now Ajamila began to think only about his son Narayana and consider what might happen to him in the future. Just then he saw three extremely fearsome messengers of death, Yamadutas, who had come to take him away. They had noses in their hands, twisted faces, and the hair on their bodies stood on end. At that moment, the boy Narayana was playing nearby. Seeing the Yamadutas, Jamila became extremely distressed and loudly called out, Narayana, my son, Narayana. The divine messengers of the Lord, Vishnudutas, observed that Ajamila, at the time of his death, was calling out the name of their master, Narayana, Bhagavan Narayana, Bhagavan Narayana. So, with great speed, they immediately arrived there. At that moment, the messengers of Yama, the Yamadutas, were pulling Ajamil's subtle body out of his physical body. The Vishnudutas forcefully stopped them. Yama's messengers asked, "Who are you to defy the orders of Dharmaraja?" So Dharmaraja, this Yamaraja, is their master. Yes. Okay. Whose messengers are you? Where did you come from? Are you some demigods, devatas, sub-demigods, upadevatas, or the best of perfected beings, sitas? We see that your eyes are as tender as lotus petals. You are all dressed in yellow silken clothes. Your heads are adorned with crowns, earrings decorate your ears, and garlands of lotus flowers are swinging from your necks. Your youthful forms are res- resplendent. You all carry in your hands a splendid bow and a quiver, a sword, a mace, a conch shell, disc, and lotus. Your bodily radiance is dispelling the darkness and naturally illuminating all the directions. We are servants of Dharma Raja. Why are you stopping us? When the messengers of Yama spoke thus, the obedient associates of Lord Narayana smiled and smiled and spoke in deep voices like the rumbling of storm clouds. O messengers of Yama, If you are truly the obedient servants of Dharma Raja, then tell us, what are the characteristics of Dharma and what is the principle of religion, Dharma Tattva? How is punishment allotted? How is punishment allotted? Who deserves to be punished? Are you sinful humans punishable, or are are all are all sinful humans punishable, or are some exempt? Dayamadutas replied, whatever actions the Vedas have prescribed is dharma, and whatever actions they have prohibited is dharma, is adharma, is adharma. The Vedas are directly the form of Narayana. They are his natural breathing. Sabhavika svasha prashvasa, and self-revealing knowledge. Swayam prakalsha jnana. This we have heard. In the entire material creation, all objects made of sattva, rajas, and tamas. All objects are made of sattva, rajas, and tamas, and all the living beings are situated in their supreme shelter, Bhagavan. He appropriately awards the living entities with forms. Rupa, attributes, guna, names, nama, and actions, karma. Whatever actions the living entity performs by body or mind are witnessed by the sun, fire, ether, air, senses, moon, twilight, night, day, directions, water, earth, time, and dharma, Yamaraja. Adharma is identified by them, and then the decision of who is to be punished is determined. All human beings who commit sinful actions are liable for punishment according to their deeds. All sinless beings, those who perform actions, karma, always have a connection with the modes of material nature, gunas. Hence, everyone engages in some sin, papa, and some piety, punya. No embodied being can refrain from performing actions in accordance with the type of the amount of dharma and adharma a person performs in his life. He experiences the corresponding results in the afterlife. Our master, the unborn Bhagavan and omniscient Yamaraja, resides within the hearts of all. Therefore, we can see everyone's past forms. At the same time, he also deliberates on their future forms. This Ajamila was a great scholar of the scriptures. He possessed the treasure of modesty, good conduct, and other virtues. He was celibate, humble, self controlled, devoted of truth, well versed in mantras, and pure. However, after falling into bad company, he fell down from his pious life. In the end, being devoid of good conduct, he became entangled in various sinful activities. Well, actually, he was not. Um, celibate, actually not exactly. He was actually married with. He was a brahmana and he had a wife actually, and then you all know from Srimad Bhagavatam that he had met another woman and then left his wife and so on. Okay, so I don't know why it is written here that he was celibate. Maybe this mean that he was just a very humble person mm, who was with his wife and something like this. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I continue to read here. Yes, being devoid of good conduct, he became entangled in various sinful activities. He did not atone for these sinful activities. Therefore, we will take him to the jurisdiction of Yamaraja, the chastiser. There he will undergo the punishment for his sins and become purified. So I will continue to read this the next time. Jai. Jai Vedic Wisdom Tales. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. He's actually the author of this book, and this book is translated for the first time in English from Shiprema Priorjana Prabhu Maharaj. He so Jai Shiprema Priorjana Prabhu Maharaj. Also explanations are there from Shiprema Priorjana. And so Jai Shila Narayana Maharaj, Jai Shila Guru Govinda Maharaj, Jai His Divine Grace, by Charan Ravrinda Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the Diksha Guru of the author of the book, His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Actually, I had to do this before I started to read, but I'm sorry, I had to do this. Okay, so the next time I will continue to read this further. Okay. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Daine. Prahlada Lada Daine. Hiranyakashipu Vaksha. Hiranyakashipu Vaksha. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye. Iton rishimo paraton rishimo. Iton rishimo paraton rishimo. Yato yato yamitaton rishimo. Yato yato yamitaton rishimo. Bahir nishimo hridayen rishimo. Bahir nishimo hridayen rishimo. Nrsimhamadim Sharanyam Prapade. Nrsimhamadim Sharanyam Prapade. Tava Karakamalavare Naka Abuja Shrinka Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanobringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare Naka Habhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanobringa Keshavadrita Naragari Rupa Jagagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Shri Simha Jandri Simha Jaya Jandri Simha Dev Prabhudesh Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bri Shri Simha Jandri Simha Jaya Jandri Simha Dev Prabhudesh Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bri Nrisimha Dev Jaya Nrisimha Dev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Prahlad Nrisimha 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 Jaya Lakshmi 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 Nrisimha Jaya Ugra 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 Nrisimha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Sri Sri Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Gauranita Jaya Sri Sri Gauranita Jaya Radha Gopinata Jaya Radha Gopinata Jaya Radha Gopinata Sri Radha Jaya Radha Gopinata Jaya Radha Gopinata Jaya Radha Gopinata Jaya Shri Radha Jaya Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Shri Radha Jaya Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar, Yashoda Damodar. Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai. Vanchakapatrupacha Kripasanthupeva Patitnam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day. Hare Krishna.